Hey guys, welcome back. Um, been a bit since I did one of these, so we're gonna do a two tower chimps. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Today's two tower chimps is a little bit interesting because it used to be very difficult to do, but recently the Wizard Lord Phoenix got buffed by a lot. They tripled its damage, which means it's useful, and it's actually worth the money that you spend on it now. Couldn't claim that before. So, we're gonna be doing a Sky Shredder and a Wizard Lord Phoenix, because that's what I planned out for the day, so that's what we're gonna do for the day. So, to catch you guys up, I haven't been doing much. Um, got a dog, but I've already said this in my previous videos. I got a dog though, and that's pretty neat. So, I met up with a buddy of mine. That's about it. Didn't really do too much, I don't do very many interesting things. Oh, but you guys didn't seem to mind whenever I ranted about horror movies, but also you guys didn't seem to love it. So if you want me to rant about more horror movies, suggest a movie, and I'll try and watch it, and rant about it eventually. But yeah, whatever. It's just interaction with your audience is very important. Very, very important. There's almost 40 of you guys now. There's almost 40 people that watch my videos. That's great. Almost 40. That's like an entire classroom. Except unlike a classroom, you guys aren't lame. So thanks. That's all. Okay. Now then. Yeah, I've already tested this out, and it's actually a decently difficult challenge. So, the reason it's difficult is because you can't actually buy the Wizard Monkey's Tier 4, the Summon Phoenix. You can't buy that until after you buy the Tier 5 Sky Shredder, otherwise you'll lose on 63 because of grouped balloons. Which is never a good thing. Never. And also on some rounds you have to switch to strong for micro. Anyways, they changed his wall of fire so that now he'll always put it at the closest point on the track, which is great because now you don't have to rely so much on luck. It makes it a lot easier. So, that's better than it was anyways. It's still not great. It's still by no means great, but it is better. I did try the Sarbamba as well, and it does work, but it's not as entertaining because it's just, oh, hit a button, win the game. So, yeah. I got Etienne as well, but I haven't had any use for him right now. I still haven't figured out a two-tower chimps with Etienne. I was thinking maybe Avatar of Wrath Druid with Etienne, but I have no idea if that would work. So beats me. Because the Avatar of Wrath can pop a lot of things, but I don't think it can pop lead. Which is a shame. Because Avatar of Wrath is decently strong, actually. Like, it's pretty good. The only issue being, it can't see camo, and I don't believe it can pop lead. So, what to talk about? Guys, if you have any video ideas, put them in the comments section. I'd love to see your video ideas. Like, a lot of people just say, I'd love to see your video ideas, and then they never do it. But actually, genuinely, if you have a video idea, and I can do it, I will do it. That being said, I might not be able to do it, so, Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Personally, I wouldn't trust me. Me is a pretty untrustworthy dude. So, what else to talk about? I haven't got too much to talk about. I forgot about the purples on round 25. We'll just place down our airplane and have a good old time. Do 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 do. You know, doing what I do so very much, I should probably remember this kind of stuff, you know. It'd probably be important to remember what wave what came on. Like, oh yeah, purples come on 25. Leads come on 28. You know, it would probably just be important. That being said, I'm not too good at being important. I'm not too good at remembering things at all. So, yeah, there's that. Did I ever tell you about that challenge that I did where it required just pineapple micro? I swear to God, it was the worst. I tried to do a sky shredder and carrier flagship, and it would have worked, right? It would have worked. But the sky shredder didn't have enough pierce. Neither of them had enough pierce for round 98. Other than that, I think they would have gotten it. But round 98, just, it didn't work out for them. Which is a real shame. Real shame. I tell you what, though. I did watch Expendables 3 again the other day. And I say again because I've watched it before, you know. I just didn't remember much of it. It's a decent movie. It's pretty good, I'd say. A movie that I have been wanting to see is Godzilla vs. King Kong. Don't give me any spoilers in the comments section. I will delete them instantaneously. But I have been wanting to watch Godzilla vs. King Kong. The only issue being that I can't, because my mom doesn't want to go and watch Godzilla vs. King Kong. But I want to. I'm just not allowed. Which is a shame, because I'd love to watch it, you know? Like, I don't like action movies that much, but Godzilla vs. King Kong, I feel like that one would be neat. Because I've heard that it has Mecha Godzilla, and it's very difficult to avoid spoilers on the internet. So I've seen like images of Mecha Godzilla, and it looks really interesting. I think it'll be neat. But the thing being, right, I can't go to the theaters to watch it, because I can't drive. Shocker. Otherwise, you know, I'd go to the theaters and I'd watch it, but I can't. Right, so we basically just sit this out until about wave 63, and then we can get Sky Shredder just in time. It gets a little bit rough on some of the waves, but 63 should do it. I think we do well on 63. We can't buy Summon Phoenix, which is a shame. But it's fine. I've done all of this in a different test that I did not record, where I did rounds 1 to 100 with just these two towers. Actually, sorry, rounds 6 to 100 with just these two towers. And it worked. Like, I did a chimps mode with just these two, and it worked completely. Like, the amount of damage that they gave to the Wizard Lord Phoenix and the new buff. So basically, once you get Wizard Lord Phoenix, the Wall of Fire gets its damage tripled. The Spewing of the Flames gets its damage tripled. You know how the Dragon's Breath enhances the Fireball and Wall of Fire? Well, the Wizard Lord Phoenix enhances those by like threefold. Like, it gets really good, because it gets 3 times as powerful, which is just great. I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. My reaction time might be a little bit slow, but so far I haven't particularly needed high reaction time. Like these 2 towers, easily solo. For quite some time. All the way until round 63. But to be fair, I'm not sure that they would do this on every map. They definitely couldn't solo on every map. Because, there's that one map, Blondes, and it's literally just the corner of the map. I haven't tried that. Maybe I should do a 2-tower chimp on Blondes. Maybe. I don't think I will, but I could try. I could try. Could be a thing. I don't know. Is it even actually possible? I mean, Prince of Darkness would be really, really good on Blondes, I think. Because it covers the entire track, so... like, it would only have one spot to spawn the zombie BFBs, so they would all stack on top of each other and do stupid damage, stupid quick. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. I could test it out in, like, sandbox mode, I suppose. I don't know. I don't actually understand what that little spot of water is for on Blondes. It's really, really useless. Like, for Buccaneers, right? The only one that would actually be useful is the aircraft carrier in that spot. And for submarines, you would have to have advanced intel no matter what you did, which would make it very, very restrictive to say the least. Because, right, let's say that you're doing a ballistic missile, okay? So, a ballistic missile, right? And, you know, you want to upgrade, oh yeah, by the way, Sky Shredder. And you want to upgrade it to the bottom path to upgrade the ballistic missile so that it does more damage and fires faster, right? Well, yeah, Blondes just says no. It's like, yeah, sorry, you get advanced intel, take it or leave it. You don't get a choice. Which is a shame. So Sky Shredder is going to carry us for a very long time. And we can get Summon Phoenix now. And then eventually Wizard Lord Phoenix once we get 60 grand. But I don't see that happening for quite some time. So instead I'm going to try and entertain you guys, right? So I've been watching a lot of comedies recently. I've been watching a lot of comedy shows. And I'll tell you what I learned. Ready? What I've learned is my jokes aren't funny. None of my jokes are good. They're all just really, really bad, apparently. Like, I don't know. My mom says my jokes are bad. The people I hang out with say my jokes are bad. So I guess my jokes are just really bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. People enjoy having me around to the extent of my knowledge. They haven't said anything otherwise. But apparently my jokes are really, really bad. Because nobody ever laughs. I mean, occasionally I'll get like a chuckle. But that's it. I guess my jokes are bad. I don't know. Another thing. So my buddy Ashley, right? She brought her mom over to visit, right? Sorry, her mom brought her over to visit. And her mom and her grandma said that I sound like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. And I just don't believe that that is the case. I don't sound like Hiccup in the slightest. Like, I've compared one of my YouTube videos to Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, and it just doesn't even sound close. I don't understand where they got it, but they're wrong. I don't know. Just seems a bit weird. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. So you know my friend Ashley that I was literally just talking about, right? So I built a house in one of the glacier biomes, you know, the ones with a lot of ice. I think they're neat. Because, you know, infinite fish from the polar bears. Just set up a polar bear slaughter farm. Never have to go fishing. It's great. I love it. But apparently, get this, right? Apparently, Ashley hates my house. Right? So I built a log cabin there. And I thought it was great. I thought it was grand. But the thing is, I'm using a texture pack that makes oak wood look purple and kind of bluish, right? And she doesn't like that. So, she ended up burning down my house. And I had to replace it all with spruce. I had to travel 800 blocks to get spruce saplings. Don't get me wrong, once I got the spruce saplings, I had a grand old time. Because, you know, I just built a farm literally right next to my house for spruce. And so, yeah, then it was easy. But originally I had to travel like 800 blocks on horseback to get spruce saplings. So, you know, yeah, that's a great idea. Burn down my house and make me homeless for 2 hours while I search for spruce. And it wasn't like 800 in total. It was like 800 in one direction. And then it was like, oh, wait, that's not going into a spruce biome. So then it was 800 in another direction. I swear, it ended up being probably closer to like 2,000 blocks. Which isn't too much, you know. It's not a lot. But it's just annoying. It didn't take me like 3 hours. That was an exaggeration. But it took a while. It was annoying. It took a while. That's all. Every time she logs onto my world, I have to check to make sure that she doesn't have any TNT in her chests. So, like, I'll kill her, look through the items that she had, see if there was any TNT, give her items back, check the chest, kill her again, and then give her her items. That's how I tell if she has TNT or not, right? Because, you know, if she had it in her inventory, then she would drop it all. Oh, hey, what do you know? Wizard Lord Phoenix. Boom. Just in time for 85. Right? So, by the way, I don't have my hands on the keyboard. If something were to go terribly awry, we'd probably lose because my reaction time is terrible. Anyways, as I was saying, right? So, it's just weird. Because I don't know why, but she loves to blow up my house. Like, at first, whenever she burned it down the first time, apparently it was an accident. I don't know how much I believe that, but apparently it was an accident. But now, she just brings over TNT and she'll blow up the outside walls. She won't blow up inside the house, but the outside walls, she'll blow them all up. So that I have to collect more wood and more stone. It's annoying. Oh, but recently we started playing Minecraft minigames together. We started playing Death Run on the Hive and Block Hunt. Occasionally I'll go over to Lifeboat and play some Skyblock. So, you know, it's like occasionally I'll just play some Skyblock. I'd love to do Hypixel Skyblock, but don't really want to, if that makes sense. Because, I play Minecraft on the Xbox. If I played it on the computer, I'd record it, and I'd show you guys. But I have it on the Xbox. So, wah, wah, wah. It's a shame. As you can see, before, you had to actually use your ability for DDTs, otherwise it wouldn't work. But now, you can actually handle DDTs alone, which is great. Because you don't even need to use your abilities for that anymore. I think the only wave where I've had to use the Wizard Lord Phoenix ability is round 98. And obviously round 100. For obvious reasons. I might pop one on 95 as well, though, because I don't really like 95. Well, okay, I'll pop one just to be safe. I don't know. Because, this guy got a huge buff just to his fire breath. It does a lot of damage, and so does the wall of fire and the fireball. I can't even see whenever he casts the fireball anymore. All I ever see is the flames. Like, I don't see him casting the fireball ever. We gonna handle now 96? Yes, okay, we are. Round 97 is not an issue, it's just 2 reinforced Oh My Gods. Which, to be fair, normally would be an issue. But, since he got buffed recently, it's not. We've got Moab damage with the Sky Shredder's missiles. We've got group damage with the Sky Shredder itself. And then we have the everything else cleanup with the Wizard Lord Phoenix. Round 98 is a little bit scary, so I'm going to pop this early. Because, yeah, round 98 is kind of douchey. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but, like, it's pretty annoying. And we should have this in time for reinforced DDTs. Correct me if I'm wrong. We do. Perfect. Told you. I'm a genius. And you guys never even knew it. Never even knew it. Whatever. I'm the best at this. No, I'm not. Please don't murder me. It was a joke. Calm down. And here we are. That was easy. That was very, very easy. And we got a really crappy super monkey because of it. Yay. Well, yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. I think that went very well. Yeah, that went well. Au revoir. I bid you adieu. Goodbye. Why have you not clicked off of the video already? I don't understand.